Hey, what is up everyone? Killrian here bringing you another video, and this time I wanted to make a quick video regarding the upcoming patch whenever it comes to MT the Dream, which is the most populated TERA private server and basically the server that is keeping the game alive. With the upcoming patch, or the 3.0 patch that has released, they went about giving us an entire new set of gear called Veilbound and really started everyone at the same playing level once again. This caused a decent amount of imbalance to a degree of classes because they did remove the entirety of having crystals and things like that. And so with the upcoming patch, there's going to be a major amount of rebalancing for the individual classes, as well as a couple other pretty key pivotal things. Now, one thing that we did see in the 3.0 announcement trailer, and this is the content that we have been playing as of recently, I wanted to look at the trailer and point out a couple of things that they were teasing to us that's going to be coming in the next patch, which from my understanding is very soon. So if you want the opportunity, you can always go to the link below and join the MT the Dream server Discord, as well as set up your account. Also, this outfit is one of the outfits that they've created themselves, so it just kind of shows you the extent of what MT is capable of. But in this video, I wanted to watch the actual trailer itself and point out a couple of things that seem to stand out with it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start up the video that they did release and point out a couple of things. So this is kind of a glimpse into the past situation within the game. That dragon itself has been hinted at, that we're going to be fighting that as an actual boss. This is a little bit of the content that we've seen. Everyone recalls doing the initial awakening. Lacan has been defeated. We have fought through him doing the SRH as a singular boss. Very difficult, by the way. But right here, that is Berserker Tank. They are finally reworking the class and seemingly, hopefully fixing Unleash. But Berserker Tank is going to actually be viable. This is currently what we are playing in the game. TRN, Ravenous Gorge, initial Arcane Knight normal, Dracon Arena normal, Acolyth Quarantine. But these are the things that are pointing out what the next patch coming out very soon is going to be giving us. Arcane 9, either hard mode or extreme, with the orbs actually becoming those like purple orbs, which I'm assuming is actually going to be an obtainable cosmetic. But the thing that I'm the most excited for, not only Berserker Tank, but also this little teaser here. Now, that is a boss that we have not seen within the game, and so they are going to be creating basically a new fight from the ground up with that new boss. Sephiroth looking dude, single wing, great sword, long white hair. Yeah, we're basically fighting Sephiroth. But I'm excited to kind of see what they end up doing. As we've seen with MT, they've made adjustments to the different kind of mechanics that are within certain fights. Like, they've created new mechanics and things like that. But I believe that this will actually be the first time that they are building really a new boss fight altogether. And they do mention within the game, so this is kind of the teaser that I was referring to, in the current crafting system of the game, or the max level enhancing item called the Veil Orb. It basically tells us what the new bosses and everything like that are going to be. Kamadia, now this apparently, I actually asked another content creator, Violet Dragon, because she also streams on Twitch, but I asked her if she knew what Kamadia was, and that apparently is the name of the dragon that you initially fight within the Awakening questline. We saw that in the actual 3.0 trailer as well, them showing off that dragon once again. RK9, which we already have access to RK9 normal mode with the current patch, but it looks like we're going to be getting RK9 Extreme, and one of the big kind of selling points of things like Bahar and whatnot, or when they designed Bahar towards like Frozen Bahar, they gave, or one of the drop items for 100 clears, or achievement items for 100 clears, was getting the orbs, like the floating Bahar orbs around them. So I believe that we're going to be getting those purple eyes as a cosmetic. Manaya, tried and true, everyone knows, MC, or just Manaya as a whole. There's been several iterations of Manaya, and one thing that they mentioned to me is there's only been one Manaya in which we have not seen on the MT server, and that apparently is original Manaya. So I'm super excited because, listen, that's my bread and butter, dude. That's where I feel like I'm strong, I'm powerful, because I know that fight like the back of my hand. It is ingrained in my soul. And lastly, a one-winged figure. Are these memories or the future? So this is something kind of interesting, right? We do not know this one-winged figure as a whole. That is a new kind of content associated with it. And then on top of that, there was another thing. Let's see here. There was another item, I believe, with the orbs in the descriptor. Let me see if I can actually craft one of these. Basically, it signifies, or with the Veilbound. Ah, yes, never mind. Here was the other teaser. Within your Veilbound gear, in and of itself. Now, I don't think that this is coming with the next patch, but within the Veilbound gear itself, the white text at the bottom says, "A weapon teeming with the Veil's energy, if only it could be awakened." Once again, another teaser that they're going to be bringing Awakening back into the game, rather than something like the just enhancement system of +1 through +15. Bringing out the Awakening is going to be kind of interesting. I look forward to that. I hope it has like a cosmetic associated with it, or like the wings on the weapon and whatnot. But let me see here. With that in mind, in this patch coming, they haven't given us a specific date, but I know it is soon TM. Look, I got the content creator title, all right? Trust me. Trust me, brothers and sisters. I got some insider information, but it will be coming soon. On top of that, be looking forward to a couple of adjustments specifically for the content creator program that is super exciting, and I know that everyone will start wanting to watch streams with that as well. But here is a little snippet that we've confirmed from one of the community managers that is going to be coming with the new patch. We have gear adjustments. I'm assuming that this is going to have a lot to do with specifically balancing for the classes, because some classes got hit harder than others with the removal of crystals. New accessory pieces. Currently in the game, I am maxed out gear, by the way, the rings themselves have been upgraded to the like frozen rings, and the necklace has been upgraded to a scorching ring. We do not have anything for earrings yet, or like mask, brooch, or belt. or circlet. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that additional layer of progression that we're going to be able to pursue. The new dungeons, which we've kind of went over already, new world bosses. Now, I don't know how MT has really handled world bosses in the past, but I kind of look forward to it being one of those things where, okay, the world boss spawned, everyone, like the whole server as a cumulative effort is going to want to go do the world bosses, because hopefully it'll be shared with cosmetics or pretty valuable items. New and reworked solo content. I honestly do not know what this is. I don't know if this has to do specifically with the Awakening Dragon, because that technically was a solo dungeon as well. But it'll be interesting to actually see some kind of solo content within the game. And hopefully it's also something that brings people or gives people the opportunity to try and like learn their class or learn some mechanics within it. I don't know anything about the solo or reworked solo content. For Zerker Tank, they're finally going to make Zank a reality. There are a couple of Zanks on the server, like Cleave and DTTK, who have been... Listen, they've had entire Discord threads basically made about them, saying that they're like trapping the entire server and forcing a Zank in their party, because Zerker Tanks are literally trash. So with that change, I hope that Unleash is getting changed in conjunction with it, but it looks like it's going to be promising and something that I'm going to be doing when the patch hits. So, you know, if you want to run or deal with a trap tank, start, you know, playing the game and join me once the patch hits. Another thing, the several class changes and revamps. I know that they're really looking to try and equalize the classes in terms of like overall DPS capability and general like difficulty to a degree. With that in mind, one of the big things that I think that they're going to try and do, or that they've said that they're planning on doing, is rather than nerfing the classes that are performing very well, this is like archers and brawlers currently, they might tone them down a smidge, but they're really looking more to raise up the classes who are underperforming to that level. These are things like Gunner, these are things like Slayer, Reaper. All of those classes are going to be getting what I'm assuming is pretty decent buffs, along with civil unrest changes. Now, I don't do civil unrest all too often, but that is the open world PvP or like guild versus guild thing that goes on Sundays. As of right now, I think it is pretty dominated by a couple of guilds on the actual server itself. So with that in mind... Okay, I don't have it here. With that in mind, I think that they are going to be trying to make it more applicable to a larger mass of players. And in the near future, or I know that in the works from what I've talked with each of the head game, or I guess head game lead of the MT team, I know that they are trying to make a new PvP zone as well. So... we don't have any time frames on that, but that will be something very interesting as time goes on. Now, there is also a little code there, the TY for 20K, that'll give you basically just a little pet. It gives you a pet and a cosmetic. I'll show you the pet. Chicken Dinner Dakaron. It's a little chibi Dakaron pet that you can use this skin and apply it onto your actual Eternal pets whenever you want them or need them. As well as this cosmetic, which I think is pretty neat. Goes well with the goth outfit that I have. But that's everything that I wanted to do for this, well, I guess not so quick video, but just ranting about what the patch is, what the patch upcoming is going to be, as well as give everyone a heads up that it is quite soon TM. Hope to see y'all on the game. Feel free to whisper me on MT at Kilrian. Pretty much exclusively play that character. And yeah, peace everybody. See y'all on stream.